Ford Motor Company is getting rid of its long-held Mercury brand, while India's Mahindra is jumping into the U.S. auto market. According to analyst Jessica Anderson, the upscale Mercury brand never developed its own identity.
I think for a number of years it's kind of been a question mark in people's heads. You know, what is the real identity of Mercury? It's never been completely easily distinguishable between the Ford vehicles because so much of their lineup has been kind of twins, like the Fusion and the Milan.
Anderson points out sales of Mercury cars have been steadily dropping for the past 10 years, from 360,000 in 2000 to less than 92,000 last year. She says Ford basically neglected the brand.
Yeah, I would say that they definitely neglected to come up with a strong brand presence for Mercury. Lincoln is starting to distinguish itself more and become a true luxury brand, but Mercury just never hit its stride.
Mercury rolled off the assembly line in 1939 and was conceived as a mid-market brand to fill a price niche between the Ford and the luxury Lincoln mark. But auto analysts say the Mercury cars turned out to be nothing more than repackaged Fords. 20 million vehicles later, Mercury is headed to the scrap heap. The focus now for Ford will be to take the resources from Mercury and make Lincoln a major player in the luxury car market. As Mercury exits, India's Mahindra might become the first company to sell an Indian-made vehicle in the United States. The company plans to begin selling its compact diesel pickup truck in America by year's end. Washington, D.C. area Chevrolet dealer Frank Joyce says he is ready to sell Mahindra trucks, despite the overwhelming popularity of American-made pickups.
Mahindra is a 60-year-old company that is in 25 different countries, 6 different continents, 50% market share in India for new vehicle sales. So they're players, they build a high-quality product, and we're looking forward to the opportunity to bring them to this market.
Mahindra is an expert at making very tough, very rugged trucks. There's a market for that, in the United States and in North America in general.
Automotive analyst Warren Brown says Mahindra could be a player in the American truck market where the U.S. dominates.
If Mahindra can avoid embarrassments such as defects that kill, finally GM, Ford, and Chrysler are going to have competition in the truck market.
Mahindra plans to sell about 45,000 trucks in the first year, and Frank Joyce thinks Mahindra is capable of expanding its product line, much like other foreign automakers have done.
It has the potential. Again, we're going to start out with this very niche-oriented pickup truck line, 2-product pickup truck line, but Mahindra has the capacity to bring a full line of products into this country and evolve much as we saw Hyundai evolve 10 or 12 years ago.
It's fairly typical. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, they're basically replicating what the Japanese manufacturers did when they first came, and the Koreans subsequent to them. So it's a tried and true model.
Mahindra is coming to the U.S. at a time when auto sales are on the rise. Jake Kelderman with the Washington Area New Auto Dealers Association says there's also been an uptick in sales of used vehicles.
We're encouraged about what we're seeing. We think this is going to continue through the course of the year, and that we should probably end up the year with somewhere in the neighborhood of 14 million new vehicle sales, which would be pretty good, all things considered.
Mahindra's entry into the U.S. auto market has been delayed several times as it modifies its trucks to meet U.S. crash and emission standards. And the vehicles will come from India, fully assembled, and will cost in the range of something like $20,000. I'm Alexiou, VOA News.